Hey everybody, welcome to our brand new YouTube channel called The Flight Crew, and we are here to review craft beers for you and with you. This is my buddy Anthony and my name's Taylor. Tell everybody about yourself, Anthony.
Hey everybody, like you said, my name is Anthony and I work in the telecommunications industry. I work from home most of the time, but I do get to travel a couple times out of the year, and when I do, in my free time, I go to the breweries, do a bunch of different tastings and flights and trying different things, checking out the local scene, and also do that when we're home here in Augusta, Georgia, where we're from. A couple beers that we got at the local beer store, and we just do reviews and give you some information on what to expect when you try different things when you're trying to get in the craft beer scene.
That's right. My name's Taylor. I am a college professor at the local community college. I teach automotive technology, but I'm also a YouTuber as well. I have another channel. But we wanted to start this channel just because we're good buddies and we drink beer already. So I figured it was a good way to not only to tell you guys about beer, but also to document which beers we like as well, because there's so many of them out there. You know, the craft beer industry has exploded over the past, say, 15 years to where now there's pretty much a brewery in every town, just like Anthony said. Every time he goes out of town, I'm getting pictures from him of a different beer, and you know, the beer pictures that I get from you, and it kind of makes me jealous because I don't leave town as much as he does. However, there's a lot of great beers that are probably pretty accessible to most of our viewership, and there's a lot of choices out there. And if you're like me, I haven't been doing this as long as Anthony has. Anthony, how long have you been in the craft beers?
Probably 3-4 years now.
Okay, it's only been about a year or so for me, and he really got me into it. And I thought, oh, craft beer is just for people that are too fancy. I'm kind of a blue collar guy myself, and I mean Anthony is too, but he got into it and kind of drug me along with him, and I have built up a great love for drinking these craft beers. And so we thought it was going to be a good idea to put this channel together and kind of drink beers with you. And we definitely want to know what you think about stuff as well. So our comment section is always open, and of course, if you like this video, like the video and subscribe to our channel. We can definitely use some more subscribers with this being our first video, right?
Right.
So Anthony, tell us about the first beer that we have here.
Okay, this one here is from River Rat. It's in Columbia, South Carolina. The beer that we chose from River Rat is the winter warmer that they have. It's just usually available only in the winter, and we looked up and found one. The ABV on this is 6.7%. And like I said, it's from Columbia, South Carolina, it's about an hour drive for us, and we've actually been to River Rat.
Great place. I love the food there. They have some really good pimento cheese, and I don't know if you're from the South, but pimento cheese is something that we, especially coming from Masters, where they have their famous pimento cheese.
Yeah, definitely famous for that.
But this ain't a channel about pimento cheese, it's a channel about beer. So, what's their website?
It's riverratbrewery.com.
Okay, definitely check out our buddies down there at River Rat. We've been there 3 or 4 times. I'm sure you've been there longer than that, but I've been there with you 3 or 4 times. And great atmosphere, great selection. They normally have, 10, 12 beers on tap down
Something
there.
like that, I think, yeah.
And like I said, the food's good. A lot of these breweries, they don't have food, or they may have a food truck from time to time, but to find a brewery that's connected to a restaurant is fantastic. So
yeah. They've got a nice outdoor space there, and
right.
they've got a silo you can go up inside. It's pretty cool.
Right.
And then, like I said, the food is phenomenal. Some of the best food I've had at a brewery is right here in Columbia, South Carolina.
And easy location to get to, not a whole lot of traffic. Some outside of football season, of course, it's pretty close to the Gamecock Stadium. So
right.
You may want to not go there on game day because you're going to get a lot of traffic. So this is a beautiful can. I really like the can. It's got the snowflake for the winter. So it says ale brewed, so it's ale with spices. So I'm not quite sure what spices are in there, but I'm sure they're delicious. So the location there is 1231 Shop Road, Columbia, South Carolina, 29201. And of course, he said the website, which I'll also put down in the video description. I'm going to go ahead and put the website, so all the beers we drink, and any other information that I have on them. So it says our winter warmer is medium-bodied ale brewed with coriander, cinnamon, and orange peel. It's the perfect beer for a cold winter's eve, which it's, what, about 40 degrees outside?
Something like that,
So
yeah.
that'll work. Don't let these short sleeve shirts fool you. I've got the heat on full blast at the house. So. Anthony, go ahead and crack that one open. And
Right.
I'm going to pull these out of the way just so you can see the pour there. And of course, like with most breweries there, they have, crowlers and growler fills and things like that. So if you find something you like, definitely take something home. And we really like supporting our local breweries, especially at a time like this, when they're getting over the pandemic and everything else. So it's a pretty good pour that boy's got, ain't it? So I'll just set that off to the side.
All right.
So what's it smell like, Anthony?
It's got a pretty clean smell. It smells like just a clean ale. It doesn't really have, I don't get any spices. I know it said the coriander and cinnamon and orange peel. I don't get any smell of that right off the nose, but just smells like an ale.
Right, it's more like it smells like a brown ale almost.
Right.
So
Yeah,
like if you've
brown
got
ale,
like a
exactly.
Newcastle or something like that, it kind of got that smell to it as well. What's it taste like, buddy?
It's got that brown ale taste.
Right.
You do get the coriander and cinnamon.
Yeah, it kind of comes in afterwards.
Yeah.
So it's pretty thick on the palate, believe it or not, for this light of a brown ale. Normally they're a little bit darker, but
Yeah. It's good.
I would.
Yeah, it's got a clean finish. I like that.
Right. This would be good for like a meal.
Yeah.
If you're having a beer with a meal,
It would be
a
good.
sandwich or something, or of course anything they sell out there is good. But if you've got bar snacks or something like that, this would be really good finish with that. Also, the foam on it's pretty good, sticking to the glass pretty well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would. So we were talking about a ranking system, okay? Because we're pretty new at this, right? So we thought just doing a 5-star easy ranking system, and would we buy it to drink again? And so, Anthony, what do you think?
I would definitely drink it again, and I think I would give it a 4 out of 5 if I was rating it.
Right. It's not necessarily a beer that I would walk in and buy first. However, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And, being a winter seasonal beer, it's not something that you're going to find all the time at River Rat or on the shelves at whatever store that you're going to. So, yeah, I like it. I would say I'd say 4. 4 out of 5 stars, and definitely would buy it again or would buy it for a friend.
Yeah.
If you're looking to gift a beer to somebody, especially if they're new, it's nothing crazy. It's not like a really dank IPA or really thick porter or anything like that. It's good. I think anybody would like this.
Yeah.
Pretty universal beer.
All right, guys. The next beer we're going to do is Pernicious. It's made by Wicked Weed out of Asheville, North Carolina. It's a IPA. It's got a really cool can. A lot of their Wicked Weed cans have some really awesome art. This one's got some hops and a really cool spider on the back. It's pretty neat. And of course their logo that has the hops in it there. Wicked Weed, like I said, is out of Asheville. Asheville has a ton of breweries.
Go ahead and start pour for us, okay?
All right, good. And I've actually been to Wicked Weed. They've got... Well then.
Okay, all right. Keep going.
Interesting.
This is, we did not shake this up. This
No,
was
it's been sitting on the table.
Been sitting on the table. I took it out of the refrigerator about
Probably 20, 30 minutes ago.
yeah. I mean, it's not even that cold, and it's all over the place. So I'm gonna let Anthony keep telling you about that. I'm gonna go get something to clean this up with.
All right, like I was saying, it's out of Asheville, North Carolina. There's a ton of breweries there, and Wicked Weed actually has at least 3. I know probably more locations than that, but they've got the Funkatorium, and then they've got a Wicked Weed, I think West or something like that. I've been to 3 of them. I know I've been to their main one that's downtown. I've been to the Funkatorium, which is also downtown, and then I've been to, it's either East or West, something like that. Another location they have. All 3 are pretty cool locations. The Funkatorium, as you would aspects, some more of the funky beers and brews. Everything at Wicked Weed is it's kind of over the top. I like a lot of their beers.
This is crazy.
That is crazy.
Wow.
I don't understand what happened there.
Right.
But,
I mean, we didn't shake it up or nothing. It was just like the can was overpressurized.
Yeah. So
that is crazy.
like I said, this is the Pernicious IPA. It's one of their mini IPAs. They also have some really cool dark beers, and a lot of their stuff is phenomenal. I really never had anything from Wicked Weed that I didn't appreciate.
Right.
So we'll see how this one is. I don't know
Eventually
if I've had this one or not. And I've had they've got so many different styles. They're always looking for something new. So I guess we'll see what we think about this one.
I'm gonna let you open up the next one. Okay. Well, I tell you, you know, I'm not gonna edit this out because this is something that, you know, happens.
Yeah.
And if anything, we are real people.
Right.
So we're gonna keep that content in there. And as y'all can probably tell, I do have some dogs that are in the background barking a little bit, but that's okay too, right?
Yep.
So yeah, kind of went off the rails there. It's an interesting first episode, but let's talk about the smell. Ooh.
It's definitely an IPA with the smell for sure. What do you think?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I kind of smelled it a little bit before you did. It was all over me. But wow, yeah. So very, very, very IPA-ish. So you know, I'm not a big fan of IPAs, and we always tease each other because I'm not a big IPA guy, and I don't know if I lose my craft beer street cred because of that. However, you know, it is what it is. But let's see what this tastes like. It could surprise me. It could win me over. So I could turn into a craft beer guy right now. But right now, I'm soaking in it, baby. And I don't know how impressed I'm going to be with this. But let's see. Oh.
Pretty hoppy.
Yeah, very. And if you like, I know people that die for this stuff. You know,
Oh yeah.
I know people that's all they drink are IPAs, and the more IPA-ish, the better.
Yeah.
And this is probably right on the edge of almost the Hopsecutioner scale.
Yeah.
You know, of Terrapin's Hopsecutioner. If you are a fan of that beer, then this is going to be one for you. A little bit fruitier than that one.
Yeah.
It's got more than just IPA flavor.
Yeah.
I put it that way.
This one definitely has some of the pine that you get with a traditional IPA, more so than I actually like. With IPAs, I like more citrusy, and this one has more of the pine that's not as great to me in an IPA. It's not bad, but would it be something I would order again? Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, because just like I said, simply because of the pine in it.
Right.
The pine aspect.
Does have a pretty stout ABV on it though, 7.3. That's up there for most. You know, most craft beers you're getting going to be 5 to 6 or so. Some 4, some will even say 3. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and then some are like 14 as well. So this one's probably medium high range as far as ABV goes. So if you're looking to get a little bit more relaxed, this would be a good beer to have. I don't know if I would. I want to say probably. How many stars do you give it?
I'm gonna go 2.5.
I'm gonna go 1.5. Okay. I'm gonna go 1.5. This is definitely not a meal beer.
No.
I don't see this pairing well with really anything unless you just like IPAs. Some people drink coffee with steak, so I can't.
That's right.
It is what it is. If you like IPA, this is probably your jam right here. And if you like you said, that pine, it's bag of grass type flavor. So if that's what you like, then this is the beer for you. And that's Wicked Weed and what was Pernicious, right?
And also their website's wickedweedbrewing.com.
Right. And I love their can.
Yeah.
It looks like stained glass. I mean, it's a very pretty kind of trippy Jimi Hendrix looking can here. Or Prince, the old Purple Rain.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite songs to sing at karaoke. But yeah, great can. I'm trying my hardest to finish it. It's just, and it's just not my style. So it's all good. No ill will to Wicked Weed. I'm sure they have something I like. So, we're going to get cleaned up and then we'll go to the next one. So, all right. Okay, we got one more beer for this episode. If you haven't liked this video and you haven't subscribed yet, now would be a good time to do it. So, we have one beer. It's called the Great Divide. Okay, and this is from Denver, Colorado. I don't even think you've been to this brewery.
I have not.
Denver is not within car driving distance. However, one day I would like to go to Denver.
I would too.
Yeah, we have to plan that out one day when we have all our YouTube money.
Right.
All right, so Great Divide, strawberry rhubarb, sour ale. And it has strawberries and rhubarb added. Okay, so sour ales are one of my favorite beers. Okay, I love sour ales. Anthony can tell you every time we go there, I drink up all the sours. So this one is from greatdivide.com is their website, and it has a 6.2% ABV, which is about average, right? It's about average. So I want you to pour this because I did the last one and it was a nightmare.
All right. Let's see what we got.
He's brave pouring over our notebook with all our notes, isn't he? It's got a pretty color to it. That's like stereotypical beer color right there. When you see beer in cartoons, it's that color. So, not very foamy.
No.
I'm pretty excited about this one though.
Yeah, cool flamingo on the can.
Yeah, I like the pink and black can there. It's pretty simple. And I don't think I've ever had a beer from this brewery.
I think it's probably my first one too.
Yeah.
As far as
As
far as I can tell, I don't think I've ever had one.
Okay, let's see the smell here. Ooh.
Interesting smell for sure.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a cleaner kind of a smell.
It's to me it's like got a kind of a, I can't explain it.
Yeah, it's different.
It doesn't really smell like many beers I've had before. And I'm kind of hoping that it tastes
I'm hoping it tastes better than it smells.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those smells. It's like it's not a bad smell per se. If my car smelled like that, I wouldn't throw up driving to work. However, it's not what I would imagine this would smell like.
No, not at all.
Okay. All right, let's take a drag.
All right. It tastes like it smells. It's got that odd, indescribable smell is also in
Maybe
that
it's
taste.
the rhbarb.
I don't know.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't do rhubarb for some reason.
No, yeah, I don't even know what rhubarb tastes like. But
I can't really tell you what it is because I don't.
it's not.
It's not bad.
It's not. No, it's not bad. It's just like I've got a very high standard when it comes to sours because my hometown brewery does just an outstanding job.
Yeah, they do.
Brewery does a really good job with their Swamp Thing, and I'm kind of spoiled, but it's not bad. It's got like almost like an applesauce aftertaste. You feel it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got that odd taste though that I can't describe it. I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah. It's not bad. It tastes like almost like a watered down applesauce, like aftertaste.
Just a little bit of a miss somewhere on my palate with it though.
Right. But sours are always hit and miss. You're always going to get either just something that's fantastic or it's going to be.
That's the way I am with sours.
Right,
I either
right.
really like them or I really don't like them.
Right,
There's
right.
no in between with me personally.
Right. It's not like a wheat beer where they're all pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to finish mine because I don't waste nothing. But go ahead and give them your rating here.
I'm gonna have to go with a 1 star out of 5 on this. It's just not for me. I would not order this again.
Who would you order this for?
I don't really know that it'll work for anybody.
I mean, it could be somebody you don't like. It could be what historical figure would you order this? Okay, no, just kidding. I'm gonna give it a 2 because I just have a soft spot in my heart for sours, and I hope that more breweries pick them up. We've got a big IPA craze going on right now, but I really hope that more breweries are putting out sours. So I'm gonna give this 2 out of 5 stars. However, I would not order one, but if given one at the bar, I would drink it.
Okay.
I guess that's kind of a good way of putting how I feel about this beer.
Yeah. And as you can see, I can't even finish mine. It's just, I can't do it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It is what it is.
And trust me.
We're going to be honest with you guys.
Let me tell you.
I'm not going to tell you,
right.
I love this beer if I don't like it. That's the point
and
of
we've
this.
I've had samples at places I couldn't finish.
Oh, yeah.
This much, and you just, oh God.
Yeah.
And it's, they make so many beers now that there's bound to be one that you're not a fan of.
Yeah.
And there's bound to be one that you're just absolutely head over heels over. And that's what I'm hoping this channel will do, is kind of turn you guys on to whatever beer that you're looking for. And, with the internet now, you can order these beers sometimes, or you can always find them at your local beverage shop. So I'm hoping with this channel we can kind of open up your minds. And as always, we welcome comments in the bottom, right?
Right, definitely. And I'm going to give 2 shout outs on this. One is to Beverage Outlet, which is a local place here in Augusta, Georgia.
Right.
They've got a ton of great craft beer from all over. And
Right.
the other one is in Columbia, South Carolina, where we actually pick these up.
Right.
And that's Total Wine, and that's a chain. You can find that everywhere.
Let me tell you, if you can, like he went to, where'd you go to a Total Wine?
The first one I went to was in
North
Phoenix,
Carolina?
Arizona.
Oh no, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona was where I found a Total Wine, and I was just amazed at their selection.
Right.
And so the closest one to us is like I said, in Columbia, and that's where we got these beers.
Right.
But if you've got a Total Wine near you, definitely check out their craft beer
Right.
selection.
Right.
Because they've got stuff from everywhere.
And they will go out of their way to help you find whatever you're looking for.
Definitely.
And last time we went, we got a bunch of beers to do some episodes with.
Yeah.
And they were very helpful, and so definitely Total Wine is an eye opener, because we don't have anything like that even in Augusta, Georgia, which is a very large city. But when you go out there, it's like Disney World. It's like I was like going crazy. I got a picture of me in my mask, all in Total Wine. So, well, that is going to do it for the flight crew for today. What I'd like for y'all to do is tell me in the comments if y'all drank any of these and what do you think of it. So, Anthony, what you got for our viewers?
Just like and subscribe to our videos.
Right.
We're going to be doing this and have more episodes coming soon with different beers. And like I said, we're going to hopefully find something for everybody. If you're trying to get into the craft beer,
Right.
we'll find something that hopefully we can review and it turns you on to it and you like it and you can get into this as well.
Right. And so the biggest thing that we want to say, me and Anthony both, is drink responsibly. Okay.
Definitely.
We are at home. We are only drinking very small amounts of alcohol, and of course, Anthony will probably be over here for quite some time before he goes home.
Right.
So always drink responsibly. Uber, Lyft, much more financially a better choice than to get a DUI, and of course, you always have the chance of hurting yourself or others. So drink responsibly, and as always, thank you from the flight crew, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Thank you, guys.